Now, several things happened during the course of the hard-going week, and we'll try as much as possible to dissect some of them on today's edition of The Verdict with the National President of Ipman. Top on the agenda will be the petroleum tanker explosion that took place in Diko in Niger State. Now, the National President of Ipman has a lot to say about that petroleum tanker explosion. And right after that, we'll talk about the new pump price. Of course, it's no longer news that Dangote Refinery slightly adjusted the price upward of PMS in Nigeria. Now, the National President also will be telling us a bit of that. And of course, we'll also be talking about the commissioning of the Ipman Western Zonal office that took place in Ibadan right before the zonal elections in Ibadan also. We'll talk about all of this, and from there we'll move over to CNG Report. Now, on today's edition of CNG Report, it's going to be very, very interesting. It's no longer news also that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu kicked off the 10 for 10 CNGI campaign in Nigeria. Now, what exactly is the 10 for 10? You want to keep your fingers crossed and keep watching Ipman today. I'll bring you all of these and more on CNG Report. Right after CNG Report, it will be time for oil and gas news. And of course, from oil and gas news, we call it a wrap, but it's not yet a wrap. This is just the beginning of the show on today's edition of Ipman Today. Like you know, also my name is Afam Okone. I'll be back right after this short break. Please don't go anywhere. All right, you're welcome back from that short break. But before I take you to the verdict, let me bring you highlights, tidbits of the commissioning of the Ipman Zonal office that took place in Ibadan just last week. Now, this is very, very interesting because it's the first in a series of activities that we've seen across Nigeria from Ipman. Let's go over now to Ibadan, where I'll bring you the highlights of the commissioning of the Ipman Western Zonal office. Let's go.
EOG Chairman, Alhaji Aminu Abdul Kadir, my past president, Elder Chinedu Okorongo, and trustee chairman, Oladiti. I will commission this office of independent petroleum marketers, Western Zone.
Southwest have performed. I believe that, and I hope others also will emulate. The Southwest have always set in the pace as the best, and I hope, as I said earlier, they will continue to maintain this particular very best flag that they are flying in the Southwest. With this, I say congratulations, Ipman members Southwest. Congratulations to Ipman members nationwide, and of course, congratulations to Southwest at large.
My message to the zonal chairman, Western Zone and his neck, they have done very well. May God help them to continue with their future endeavor. They have done well, and they bring something new in the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association all over the country, because he is one of the first zonal chairman that we commission his office, so he has done well.
You're welcome back from Ibadan. Yes, back to Abuja now, where I'll take you over to the verdict with the National President of Ipman. Like I told you earlier, the National President will be talking about a whole lot of issues, ranging from the fuel tanker explosion that took place in Niger State to the new pump price or PMS in Nigeria, and of course his own thoughts on the elections that took place in the Ipman Western Zone. Let's go now to the verdict. Hello, you're welcome to another edition of The Verdict on Ipman Today. Of course, it's been an eventful week with several developments in the oil and gas sector, from the new pump price across Nigeria to the tanker explosion that took place in Diko in Niger State. You're welcome to The Verdict on Ipman Today, Mr. President. You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, welcome, Mr. Afan. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. So let's begin with the tanker explosion that happened. This is becoming a recurring incident on our roads. I mean, what's going through your mind, sir? What do you think? How can we avert this disaster going forward, sir?
First of all, let me say my condolence to those who lost their life. May their soul rest in peace. Actually, what happens is a disaster, which we are not praying for it to happen. So the issue is, some people immediately when the tanker fall down, they may try to take an advantage of carrying the fuel. So that's what happens to DIPCO. So in the process of carrying the fuel, that is how the fire exploded. And that is the reason why we have been always saying there should be mobilization, whereby the authority concerned will be informing the Nigerian citizens the implication of this petroleum product, because it's fire. So they should be very, very careful. If the tanker fall down, people should be far away from that particular tanker, instead of saying that they should go and use that advantage and collect the fuel. So it was just unfortunate.
Very, very unfortunate, sir. But as the president of Ipman, and you are part of the stakeholders within this sector, I mean, petroleum tanker drivers are mostly affected. Some of these tankers are owned by your members also. I mean, how is Ipman working to ensure that Nigerians get to become more aware of the dangers? Is Ipman planning any scheme to alert Nigerians?
Yes, we too, we have started putting our own distance to making awareness to the public on the implication. And very soon we are going to start making some safety precautions. And we are going to be placing those safety precautions in most of the places in the cities.
Yes.
And at the same time, we are going to develop a program whereby we may be highlighting to the people the implication of this petroleum product.
Very important, sir. Okay, Mr. President, sir, let's go over to the pump price. I mean, last week, you were talking about the fact that as at the time we had a conversation last week, there was no increase, no information from Dangote Refinery concerning an increase. But just a few hours after that conversation, after that broadcast on NTA on this program on Ipman today, we heard that there was a sudden increase from Dangote Refinery. How did you take it, sir?
Yes, it's true. There are changes. And even though, I've already said Nigerians should not be panic. And the product that we are getting through Dangote, they just increased 5%.
Okay.
Yes. So the increment is not that very much. But no matter how it is, if it's an increment, it may impact some certain negative issue. Yes. But the increment is not much. And we independent petroleum marketers, especially those who register with the Dangote MRS, we are selling our product all over the country at the rate of 970 naira per liter. So that is what we are selling. And those who obtain, our members, those who obtain their product through the private depots, I learned that they normally buy this product at the rate of 970, 965. So that is what they are sourcing their product. Then from there, they will add their margin to see how they can be able to sell their product at their destination, where they will carry their product in their filling station. And the price of the NNPC, we are still waiting because they closed their portal. We are waiting to hear how much they will give independent petroleum marketers. That one, when we get the price, we can inform our members. This is what the NNPC is giving independent petroleum marketers to go and sell to their filling stations.
Okay, so Your Excellency, about Asat, recently, I got product at 1,010 naira from, I don't know if it's an Ipman filling station though, but I know it's part of the member, but I don't know if they're part of that arrangement with MRS.
Well, that is what I tell you. I say for those who obtain their product through the private depot.
Okay, private depot.
By the time when you buy your product from Lagos at the rate of 970
or 965.
Or 965. So when you add your margin, your price will go up. That is the reason why you see we have been advising our marketers they should try to register with the Dangote MRS, whereby they can be able to get a lower rate so that they will go and sell it at a lower price to the populace.
The masses. Yes, but why is it difficult for these members to just register with this?
Some of them is because unawareness is part of it. But now we have started making some strategies whereby we may be calling marketers individually to go and queue to the registration so that they will get a lower rate product.
We understand that the Western Zone, Ipman Western Zone, built, a zonal office. Is that the first of its kind in Nigeria from Ipman?
Well, it's not the first. Other zones has been doing that, but their own is special because the way they have done it in such a way that they build that secretariat within a particular time of the administration of their former zonal chairman. So the zonal chairman and his NEC member, they constructed this zonal office, which has not been happening in most of the zones. So that is the reason why that place become special.
What is your message to other zonal chairman?
Well, it's normal. We are informing all the zonal chairmen that we have in the country. They should try to see how they will copy what the Western Zone has done, because it's a very good recommendation, because it shows there is a sign of unity among them.
Yes, exactly. And just after that commissioning, they had the Western Zonal elections. Yes,
after the commissioning again, the zonal election is being conducted. And actually, a democracy has played in their election.
So it was peaceful?
Yes, very, very peaceful. And at the end of the day, they have done their election within a very small time. We finished the election. The whole leaders emerged. At the end of the day, we swear in the leaders. From there, they started the action.
And it's under your tenure as
Yes, it's under my tenure. Actually, I am very happy the way I see all the delegates conducted themselves peacefully. They voted their choice without any
rancor and issues.
Mr.
President, thank you so much. What are your last words? Do we round up this segment?
Well, my last word, I would like a situation whereby the Nigerian populace will start patronizing our independent petroleum marketers filling station, because if they go there, they get 1 liter as 1 liter. At the same time, they will get it at a lower rate compared to other marketers. So that is my advice to them.
And that lower rate is, I think, 970.
970, yes.
970 per liter. Yeah. So if you want to get your PMS product from any filling station in Nigeria, you should look at patronizing Ipman members, because that is the only place you can get your PMS at 970 naira and at the right pump rate. This is the segment we call The Verdict. We'll be back right now with CNG Report. Don't touch your remote. Hello, you're welcome to that segment we call CNG Report, and I'm sure by now you're thinking and wondering exactly what is going on here. I'm with this gentleman. Okay, they want to know exactly who you are. What's your name, please?
Okay, my name is Chijoke, and we're from the Presidential Compressed Natural Gas Initiative.
Okay, now that is Chijoke, that's his name, Chijoke, and we are right here at Kabusa in
Abuja.
Kabusa in Abuja, and tell us, what are we doing here today? Because people are thinking, these guys are in Abuja, they're on the street, they're in Kabusa, and you're from PCNGI. What are we doing here today? What's going on?
So basically what we're doing here today, which we started not just today, we started last week.
Okay, last week.
So the plan is, there's a program under the initiative, which is called 10 for 10.
10 for 10, you heard it, 10 for 10.
So the plan is to convert 10,000 commercial vehicles in 10 weeks. Free conversion.
My God, 10,000
CNG
free conversion.
10,000 cars in Abuja.
10,000 vehicles.
Yes.
In Abuja and Lagos.
In 10 weeks.
In 10 weeks.
So the program is going to last for 10 weeks.
10 weeks.
From now, we started last week, so it's going to last towards the end of March.
Okay, so we started, that's about first week or second week in January, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you said 10,000 vehicles in 10 weeks, yes. Abuja and Lagos. So how are we calculating it? Is it 4,000 in Lagos, 6,000 or how?
No, 5,000 in Lagos, 5,000 in Abuja.
Okay, 5,000 vehicles will be converted free of charge. Commercial vehicles, so don't bring your personal car that you use to take your family to work.
Okay? Strictly commercial vehicles.
Commercial vehicles.
To help reduce the cost of transportation.
So it's not for people like like me now?
No, it's not for private cars. It's for strictly commercial
It's
vehicles.
for commercial vehicles. So
Those
if
that
you're
have their
commercial,
union, they are part of the union, either NURTW, you
Yes.
must be a member of the union.
Good, I was going to ask you that because someone can just come with this vehicle and say, bros, this is my vehicle, I'm a commercial driver. How do you ascertain that this person is saying the truth or not?
So what we do is when we get to the parks, because we've been mobilized to go parks by parks
Okay.
to meet with the drivers. So when we meet them, we ask them for their union card, either NURTW,
Okay, good,
Nat'L, RTN. So when they give us the card, we'll confirm that they are union members and we'll register them for free.
Good. So you need to have your card because Nigerians are very, very smart. You know what? We're one of the smartest sort of people in the world. Somebody can just take his vehicle to a park now and park his vehicle and say, I'm a commercial driver. But you need to produce your ID card,
You
right?
have to produce the union card,
Your
any of
union
the
card.
recognized union cards.
So which union are we talking about?
NURTW, RTAN, NATO, SEDAC, and Brekete too. We involve them also. in the
Brekete
process.
too. Now this initiative 10 for 10, 10,000 vehicles, 5,000 in Lagos, 5,000 in Abuja in 10 weeks. So we want to say a big thank you to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, right, for making this happen.
I want to thank us, the one that created the initiative
10 for 10.
for 10 for 10. So the whole idea
Great
is to
idea.
convert 10,000 vehicles for free,
Okay.
100% free.
100% free. But
So
my
we should-
brother,
okay.
Mr. Okechukwu, right?
Mr. Chijoke.
Chijoke is my brother from the East. Now, tell me, what exactly will be the benefit of this 10 for 10? I mean, what is the benefit? Okay, now 10,000 vehicles, commercial vehicles have converted the vehicle to CNG. What use does it?
We've already started getting testament from those that have converted.
Okay.
And it has really helped them reduce the cost of fueling their cars.
Good. I like this.
It has really helped them reduce the cost of fuel. They've given us we have so many testimonies already.
Okay.
So this 10 for 10 will also go a long way in reducing the cost of transportation.
Good. You see. So basically, by the time you convert your vehicle, free conversion that is for you, commercial vehicle owner, to CNG, now the cost of powering your vehicle is far reduced by about 80% or more. And then what happens thereafter? You now reduce your transport fare for Nigerians, and this is just the major aim of the 10 for 10.
That is the major aim, to reduce the cost of transportation.
It's a beautiful new year brought to you by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, brought to you by Mr. Michael Oluwagbemi, that is the program coordinator of the PCNGI, brought to you by the PCNGI, brought to you by Mr. Chijoke and his team. Okay, now let's just go over. I can see some people already queuing up for this. They're already signing up. They're already signed up in Kabusa Junction.
Yeah, currently we're in Kabusa. And
so let's just go. My DOP, let's move this camera. Let's move. So please, what's the name, please?
First of all, my name is Zakaria Abbas.
Now this guy is Mr. Zakaria Abbas. So who are you exactly here?
But I'm a taxi driver for Kabusa Junction now.
Okay, you heard it. Zakaria Abbas is a taxi driver right here at Kabusa Junction Park. So Augusta, what's your name, please?
My name is Mohammed Bukar Shetima, also known as FCT Minister.
Yeah, Mr. Shetima, that name rings a bell, Mr. Shetima. Are you related to the Vice President?
Yes, I'm from Borno also.
He's from Borno State, and you are the chairman of this park, right?
Yes, coordinating from here to Area 1, from here to Mararaba. This is presently Kabusa Junction. Okay. That's the center that connects from Waru, small villages around.
Now, the reason I have to do that is so that you know that these guys are real-time individuals. They are not fake individuals. We didn't bring them from anywhere else. They reside here in Kabusa. This is the chairman and this is the vice chairman. This is the taxi driver right here at Kabusa Bus Stop Junction Park. So tell us exactly what is happening here today, sir.
Well, first and foremost, we have to appreciate the effort of the government of today for at least giving us this privilege to register CNGs. This is our people that at least we welcome them, they address us, they bring CNG at least to reduce the pressure on fuel. Yes. So it's a big kudos to Mr. President for him to come to grassroots to make sure the common man has a dividend dividend of democracy and benefit from the CNG. We know the causes of CNG as an individual, but I believe the way it's very cost because
that's the cost to convert your vehicle.
Convert it, yes. Okay. But the CNG
but now this one is free conversion.
Free conversion by the government. That's why I make sure my people has benefits.
You can see Mr. Shetima is smiling because he's so happy that they are doing free conversion. So what do you have to say to the PCNGI team led by Mr. Chijoke, and what do you also have to say to Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
We thank people of CNG, and we thank Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and we thank our chairman that bring CNG people to with
He's
our-
saying thank you.
we convert our car to CNG and the bye-bye for fuel PMS. Thank you.
Goodbye to PMS. So
Goodbye.
let's just say goodbye to PMS.
Goodbye.
No, do like this. Say goodbye to PMS.
Goodbye.
Welcome CNG. These guys are excited about this new development of CNG coming to the park. I'm talking about free conversion.
100% free.
100%.
Yes.
No registration fee.
No registration fee. You're not paying anything.
No terms and conditions apply.
100% free. Just come with your
100%
union
free.
card. You must be a member of any of the recognized union, and you have free 100% free conversion from the presidency.
Chairman, sir, please, after now, you just give me one card so I can convert my vehicle to.
No problem. Are
Thank
you a
you.
commercial man?
I can join you today.
So I will do that. I will make
Thank
sure
you.
we check you right.
Thank you. Now the chairman is going to give me a free card so I can convert my vehicle today free of charge. Thank you so much, Mr. Chijoke. So this is CNG Report. Over now to oil and gas news. Now I'm sure you already know what exactly the 10 for 10 is all about. 5,000 vehicles will be converted free of charge to CNG in Abuja. 5,000 again will be converted free of charge to CNG in Lagos now. But in all of this, the crux is that every single vehicle that will be converted is a commercial vehicle. So if you are a commercial vehicle owner, or if you know someone, probably your neighbor, your brother, your sister, sure, yeah, women do drive commercial vehicles. So if you know your sister is a commercial vehicle owner, be sure to tell them about the 10 for 10 campaign presently ongoing in Lagos and in Abuja. 10,000 vehicles will be converted free of charge to CNG. Like you heard the chairman of the Kabusa bus stop park say that he's very, very happy because converting your vehicle to CNG is a bit expensive. Yeah, no doubt, it's a bit expensive. But this is free, coming from the stables of the PCNGI led by Engineer Michael Lubagbomi. Way to go to ensure that lives are getting better for Nigerians. Yes, 2025 is looking so sweet. 2025 is looking so comfortable. Now, of course, you know by now that the whole essence of this 10 for 10 campaign will be to ensure that the price of transportation comes really, really down in these two major cities of Abuja and Lagos. And that invariably means that you and I will have more disposable income. So congratulations to everyone who is signing up for that 10 for 10, converting the vehicle free of charge. And thank you, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for making this happen. Right now, I'll go over to oil and gas news. And I'm sure you're wondering exactly what is up for grabs on oil and gas news. I'm also keeping my fingers crossed. So you keep your fingers crossed while we go over to oil and gas news. Now, this is the part that I don't like the most, the part where I have to draw the curtains on Ipman today. Now, many thanks for keeping your channel locked all through the entire duration of this episode. Be sure to join us same time next week at 10:05 p.m. Yes, next week Monday, where I'll bring you another enlightening and informative edition of Ipman Today. Until next week, keep watching NTA while they continue with the Sublime Broadcasting. And my name is Afam Okoni.